Hey Cloud Gamers, today I am having a look at Spellbreak. First of all, we'll start off with a speed test across maximum settings 2080 Super, Shadow PC and GeForce NOW, which is where Spellbreak has just landed. If you don't know about Spellbreak, it is a free-to-play Battle Royale style, but with a magic twist, which we'll come on to a little bit later after the speed test here. So starting from a cold start on all three systems, obviously my computer is on, but the remote machines were not started and GeForce NOW application needed to be started. You can see after 30 seconds the maximum settings rig was started up and we're just waiting for the connection to Moonlight. And at 40 seconds there, Shadow is just starting to connect to the machine as it has started up. Spellbreak is already starting to load on the GeForce NOW rig there. And at 50 seconds, Shadow PC is to the remote desktop. And maximum settings just getting that connection to the box so we can start the Moonlight streamer. GeForce NOW still sitting there at the 1 minute 10 mark, as Shadow PC is now starting to load Spellbreak from the desktop. Maximum settings just in there at 1:15 to start the connection to remote desktop. So definitely the slowest to actually start up and get that connection. But GeForce NOW is already at that start screen at 1 minute 20. So GeForce NOW winning quite happily there on starting the game. Looks like Shadow PC is going to come in second here. There we go, at 1 minute 40 to the start screen. Maximum settings lagging a bit behind here then as we're starting the game, just about at the 1:45 mark. So because of that startup time of the virtual PC for maximum settings, it has definitely got a bit of a longer load time. You can see the game is loading there around the 2 minute mark and to the start screen then at 2 minutes 8. So still not too bad for 2 minutes, just over 2 minutes across the board, but GeForce NOW the clear winner here on the load test. Moving over to the graphics comparison then, we remain with maximum settings 2080 on the left, Shadow PC with the 1080 in the middle, and GeForce NOW running the 1080C on the right. Now, Spellbreak has a class system for all of the magics, so although it's all magic based, you do have different elements there. You've got fire, ice, wind, stone, poison and electric. I think there's a couple more, but I can't remember them all offhand right now. But certainly a lot to have a play about with. You've got primary and secondary magic. So your primary magic, as you'll see here, I'm playing the Pyromancer class, so fire is the primary. You can then pick up a secondary magic gauntlet, which is the right hand side of the screen down the bottom there. And then you can also get some rune abilities and level up all of your stuff as well. So a lot going on. I'm going to start off with a bit of GeForce NOW gameplay here. Even just the 1080C is playing very well. I do feel like it would benefit a little bit better with the 2060C rig for sure, as we do get a few frame stutters in some of the bigger battles, but all in all it's looking pretty good. Spellbreak feels like a bit of a mixture between the Borderlands style kind of cartoony graphics, but still very crisp and clean, with kind of the Fortnite Battle Royale party style and kind of upgrade system. So it is quite a mix of a few Battle Royales, but as far as magic's concerned and being able to hop around, it is quite fun. There is no fall damage, so you can just kind of jump off of things, but you get this hover ability as well. And the runes really do mix things up. You can see I've got this Shadow Dash rune, which kind of dashes forward and goes invisible for a little bit. As we switch over to Shadow PC, you see I've got this kind of wolf rune. If you see me use this, it basically highlights enemies around after you make out a big howl. Now Shadow PC is holding well above 100 frames per second here, and this is on the top settings. So Shadow PC does look beautiful and we don't get those frame drops, For some reason I get a little bit of audio stutter, but that seems to be an issue with Shadow across the board right now. And as we see running around here, those hover abilities, you can also combine your magics, and all of the magics combine differently. So getting your personal setup for the combination can really change the game. So for example, you can see I've got fire and like the poison cloud here. So when I deploy a poison cloud, I can then make it explode with the fire. My companion here, one of my teammates, is running the electric build. So if I put a gas cloud up, he can electrify that gas cloud and then I can make it explode. So you can combine all the different magic attacks, almost like Magicka, if you've seen that before, where all the different magics combine in different ways. And running as a party is good fun, and combining those magics in the battles can get a bit hectic. As we've switched over to the maximum settings 2080 here, you can see that those frames are much higher, holding around the 160, 170 plus range, and is buttery smooth. And the effects in the magics are absolutely fantastic. Most of the battles do turn out to be this kind of hop around, kind of try and drop bombs on people. As you can see, we've got a bit of a battle going on here trying to find the other person. But it is an awesome game, and considering it's free to play on Epic Store is definitely a huge bonus. So it being free on GeForce Now as well, you can play this completely free using the free tier, although I can imagine that the queue for this would be quite large. Playing this on GeForce Now and Shadow PC in the Europe region, I had no issue getting games. It was very quick to hop into games, whereas using the maximum settings rig, I think because it's trying to match with Canadian servers, I was playing early in the morning and I did have to wait around for the game to fill up. But on GeForce Now, especially playing in the evening, these were instant, and you can see a lot of the magics combining here on the different screens while we were messing around. Across the board then, no matter where you play, it is an absolutely awesome game and it's highly recommended. Considering it's free to play, it's definitely worth a go regardless, and it is immense fun jumping around, throwing magic everywhere. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all the latest across all cloud gaming platforms, and I will see you next time.